thing. Women are not as complicated as society wants you to believe. They are emotionally intelligent beings wired to respond to energy, safety, thing, and alignment. Most men focus on surface-level attraction, looks, money, thing, status, but they completely miss the emotional triggers that truly open a woman's heart. So today, thing, let's uncover the 10 secret weaknesses that every man must understand if he wants to connect with a woman on a soul, deep level, thing. The first and most powerful weakness is emotional safety. When a woman feels that she can express her true self without judgment, thing, she begins to soften. Her guard comes down, she becomes nurturing, loving, and deeply connected, thing. Most men think being emotionally safe means agreeing with everything she says. No, it's about being stable, even when she's emotional, thing. It's about creating a space where she feels understood, not criticized. When she senses you can handle her emotional storms, thing, she unconsciously sees you as strong, reliable, and worthy of her trust. The second weakness is confidence, thing, but not the kind that comes from flexing muscles or bragging about success. True confidence is silent. It's a calm certainty in who you are, thing. A woman can feel it when you walk into a room. Your grounded energy speaks before you do. She notices how you carry yourself, thing, how you handle pressure, how you don't chase validation. That's what magnetizes her, thing. Women fall for men who don't need to prove their worth, but express it naturally through self-assurance. The third secret lies in purpose, thing. A man with a mission instantly awakens a woman's respect. When you have direction, goals, and vision, you show that your life has meaning, thing. This sense of purpose makes a woman feel she can lean on you, that you are going somewhere. And she wants to be part of that journey, thing. When you lose purpose, you lose polarity. She starts feeling like she's leading emotionally, and attraction begins to fade, thing. Masculine energy thrives when it's driven by meaning. The fourth weakness is mystery. Women are emotional detectives. They love to explore, thing, understand and decode you. But if you reveal everything too quickly, your emotions, insecurities, and plans, you remove the sense of discovery, thing. Mystery isn't manipulation, it's maintaining healthy boundaries. It's allowing her to learn you slowly, thing. To feel the excitement of uncovering layers. Keep your energy intriguing, not predictable. That's what keeps her emotionally. Every woman, thing, at her core craves emotional safety. Not luxury, not status, not even constant attention, thing. But that deep inner sense of calm and security she feels in a man's presence, thing. Emotional safety is the invisible force that determines whether a woman opens her heart or builds walls around it, thing. It is not about making her feel happy all the time. It's about making her feel understood, seen, and emotionally held, thing. When a woman senses that her emotions are safe with you, she softens naturally, her femininity flows freely, her nurturing side awakens, thing, and she begins to trust you at a level that goes beyond logic. But when she feels emotionally unsafe, judged, dismissed, thing, or misunderstood, her defenses rise, her warmth fades, and her connection begins to die silently, even if she still smiles on the surface, thing. Emotional safety begins with stability. A woman doesn't look for a perfect man, she looks for a stable one, thing. Someone who doesn't panic when she's emotional, someone who can listen without reacting, thing. Someone who doesn't make her feel like her feelings are too much. When a man becomes emotionally reactive, defensive, or cold, thing, she feels unsafe to express herself. It's like walking on eggshells. She starts hiding parts of her truth just to keep the peace. Over time, thing, this destroys trust. On the other hand, when you remain grounded and calm, even when she's upset, thing, she feels that you can handle her energy, and that builds respect. Women don't respect men who crumble under emotional tension, thing. They respect men who can handle it with quiet strength. Most men misunderstand this, thing. They think emotional safety means agreeing with everything she says, constantly validating or avoiding conflict. But that's not it, thing. Emotional safety is not about being submissive. It's about being emotionally mature. It's being able to listen without feeling attacked. Thing. It's being able to disagree without disrespecting her feelings. Thing. A woman feels safest when she knows her emotions won't be used against her, that she can express anger, sadness, thing, or fear without you withdrawing or shaming her. When you meet her emotional energy with maturity and calmness, she sees you as her anchor in a storm. Thing. She realizes she can be fully herself without fear of losing your affection. Thing. A woman's emotional world is complex, not because she wants to be dramatic, but because her emotional sensitivity is part of her feminine design. Thing. She feels deeply, observes subtly, and senses energy beyond words. If she feels that your tone, actions, and energy don't align, she becomes uneasy. You can say, "I love you," but if your energy is disconnected, she feels it instantly. That's why emotional safety is not about what you say, thing. It's about what you project. She doesn't need constant reassurance. She needs consistency in your behavior, thing. She needs to feel that your love is not dependent on her mood. When she feels that, her trust grows effortlessly. Thing. Emotional safety also means allowing her vulnerability to exist. Women test emotional boundaries not to manipulate, but to confirm safety. Thing. When she's emotional, she's subconsciously asking, "Can you still love me when I'm not easy to love?" Every outburst, thing, every moment of frustration is an unconscious test of your emotional strength. If you shut down, criticize, or pull away, thing, she learns she cannot rely on you emotionally. But if you stay calm, present, and compassionate, thing, she feels seen in her chaos, and that's when she bonds deeply, thing. Emotional safety turns ordinary relationships into sacred ones because it's no longer about ego, it's about emotional connection, thing. Another layer of emotional safety is honesty. A woman cannot feel emotionally safe with a man who lies or hides truths, even in small things, thing. Her intuition will always sense inconsistency. Transparency is the foundation of trust, thing. When you communicate clearly, even when it's uncomfortable, she feels grounded in your truth. She may not like what she hears, thing, but she'll respect your honesty. Emotional safety is not built through perfection, but through authenticity, thing. The moment she realizes you're emotionally transparent, she can finally relax. She stops overthinking, stops guessing, thing, and begins to surrender into your energy. This kind of safety also requires emotional awareness, thing. You cannot make a woman feel safe if you are disconnected from your own emotions. If you run from your feelings, thing, you'll end up running from hers too. A man who has done his inner work, who understands his triggers, thing, who knows how to regulate his emotions, automatically becomes a safe space for a woman. He doesn't get lost in her emotional waves, thing. He guides her through them. He doesn't fix her feelings, he allows them to exist. That's emotional leadership. It's not about controlling her, thing. It's about guiding the emotional energy between you both in a stable way. When a woman feels emotionally safe, her love becomes deeper, thing, her loyalty stronger, and her femininity more radiant. She starts to open up about her dreams, her fears, her past, not because you asked, thing, but because her soul trusts you. And that's the moment when true intimacy begins. Physical attraction fades without emotional safety, thing. But when she feels deeply understood, she bonds with you beyond surface attraction. Her respect for you multiplies. She feels like she's found home, thing. Not in a house, but in your presence. So many men lose women not because they lack looks, money, or charm, thing, but because they never learned how to make her feel emotionally secure. They thought being nice was enough, or being dominant was enough, thing. But the truth is, emotional safety is the real secret to attraction that lasts, thing. It's the difference between a woman being temporarily interested and eternally connected. If you can give her that sense of peace, thing, if you can be the calm in her emotional storm, she will choose you over anyone else, not because you demand it, thing, but because her heart feels at rest around you. Emotional safety is the foundation of love, the silent language of trust thing, and the emotional magnet that draws her closer without force. Once you understand this thing, you stop chasing love. You start becoming the kind of man she feels safe to love. Confidence is the silent language of masculine energy that women feel long before a man ever speaks. It's not loud, it's not boastful and it's definitely not built on external validation. It's that quiet, unshakable energy that communicates. I know who I am. Women can sense true confidence instantly because it's rooted in self-assurance, not ego. A confident man doesn't need to prove his worth. His energy speaks for him. He walks into a room and carries a calm authority, not because he wants attention, but because his presence demands it naturally. That's what draws women in. Confidence is a psychological signal of safety, leadership and strength, qualities that resonate deeply with a woman's emotional instincts. Women are biologically and psychologically attracted to security, not just physical but emotional and energetic. A confident man represents that sense of security. He's grounded in his identity. He doesn't bend his personality to please others. He's comfortable with silence, with rejection, and with uncertainty. When a man is confident in himself, a woman feels relaxed in his presence. She doesn't need to carry the emotional leadership of the connection. She can soften because she feels he's capable of leading with calm strength. Confidence, therefore, isn't about dominance. It's about stability. It's that inner peace that comes from knowing your worth without needing approval. Many men confuse confidence with arrogance, but the difference is in energy. Arrogance is loud, defensive, and fragile. It constantly needs to be fed by validation. Confidence is still, effortless and humble. It doesn't compete, it observes, it decides, and it leads quietly. An arrogant man says, look at me. A confident man says nothing, and people look anyway. Arrogance tries to impress, confidence expresses. That distinction is powerful because women are emotional readers. They pick up on energy faster than logic. You might say all the right words, but if your energy is insecure, she feels it. Conversely, if your energy is calm and centered, she senses it and relaxes into your masculine presence. A woman's attraction toward a confident man is deeply emotional, not superficial. She is not falling for his looks or status. She's responding to how his energy makes her feel. When she's around a confident man, she feels grounded. She feels her emotions stabilize. It's almost as if his certainty gives her permission to relax. This is why women often describe confident men as safe or secure. It's not because he never doubts himself, but because he doesn't let doubt control him. He can acknowledge uncertainty without collapsing. His calm energy tells her, you're safe here. I can handle life. That message is far more seductive than any compliment or charm. Confidence is also about boundaries. A man who respects himself naturally sets limits on what he will and won't tolerate. He doesn't chase approval or fear rejection because he knows that losing someone who doesn't value him isn't a loss. It's protection. This mindset is magnetic because it communicates emotional independence. When a man has boundaries, it tells a woman that he's not desperate for her validation, that his sense of self is not dependent on her opinion. Ironically, this makes her respect and desire him even more. Women don't want to lead emotionally, they want to follow the energy of a man who leads himself first. Confidence creates that dynamic effortlessly. Confidence also reflects how a man handles challenges. When things go wrong, when life tests him, does he crumble, complain, or withdraw? Or does he remain grounded and adapt? Women watch this silently. They notice how you deal with uncertainty, with failure, with emotional tension. A confident man doesn't deny his emotions, he regulates them. He can express vulnerability without losing control. Thing. That kind of emotional composure is incredibly attractive because it shows maturity. A woman doesn't need a perfect man. Thing. She needs a man who can hold his composure when things fall apart. That's real confidence. Emotional leadership under pressure. Thing. Another powerful dimension of confidence is authenticity. Women fall in love with men who are unapologetically themselves. Thing. When you stop performing and start being, you project strength. Thing. Pretending to be someone else to impress her actually does the opposite. It communicates insecurity. Authenticity, on the other hand, says, Thing. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm real. That kind of energy cannot be faked. It comes from a man who has accepted himself, his flaws. Thing. His past and his journey. A woman feels that authenticity and trusts it. She doesn't feel manipulated or pressured. She feels connected. Thing. True confidence invites trust because it's grounded in truth. Confidence also influences how you communicate. Thing. You don't need to speak loudly or dominate the conversation. The confident man listens more than he talks. Thing. He maintains eye contact without forcing it. He pauses before he answers. His tone is steady, his words intentional. Thing. He doesn't rush to fill silence because he's comfortable in it. Silence for him isn't awkward, it's power. Thing. That unspoken calmness pulls a woman closer because it signals depth. Women subconsciously associate calm, slow, grounded energy with safety. Thing. It's the same instinct that draws them to emotional strength and away from chaotic, reactive men. But here's the truth most men overlook. Thing. Confidence is not something you act. It's something you become. Thing. It's not built by pretending to be strong. It's built by doing the inner work that makes you strong. Confidence grows through discipline. Thing. Self-awareness and integrity. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build inner trust. Every time you face a fear and push through. Thing. You grow self-respect. Every time you stay authentic instead of performing for approval, you reinforce your worth. Over time, Thing. That internal foundation becomes visible in your energy. That's what women feel. Thing. That's why confidence can't be faked for long. Your energy reveals the truth. When a woman meets a truly confident man, Thing. She doesn't just admire him. She feels safe to be feminine around him. She can express, laugh, play. Thing. And even cry without feeling judged or overpowered. His energy gives her permission to let go of control because she feels his emotional leadership. Thing. That's the ultimate feminine weakness, the inability to resist a man whose calm confidence activates her softness. Because deep down, Thing. Every woman is looking for that masculine energy she can trust, the man who leads not through control but through composure, not through words but through presence. Confidence is not about having everything figured out. Thing. It's about trusting that you can handle whatever comes. It's a way of being, one that radiates quiet power, emotional maturity, and peace. Thing. And when you embody that energy, women don't just notice you, they feel drawn to you. Thing. Because confidence isn't about what you show to the world. It's about what you believe about yourself when no one's watching. Thing. Purpose is one of the most powerful masculine traits that draws a woman toward a man on a deep psychological and emotional level. Thing. It's not about money, status, or fame. It's about direction. A man with purpose knows who he is and where he's going. Thing. He wakes up with clarity and intention. His energy feels grounded because his life has meaning beyond chasing people or pleasing others. For a woman, Thing.